Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for episode 9 of our Formula 1 23 driver career mode here for the French Grand Prix at the Paul Ricard circuit. We're looking to build off the momentum of our last race. If you guys have not seen that, be sure to hit the link up top. Go watch that. It was a great race. I thought we made a strategy blunder, but it turns out that we actually clutched it and we won the race. So we are here for the French Grand Prix in qualifying, and my confidence level at this track is pretty much a 0. This turn right here is, I don't know why, very hard. It looks easy, but it really isn't. We put up a purple sector 1 though in this one and only qualifying lap. We have this short qualifying session, so you know, the first flyer is really the one that counts in this F2 driver career mode. We are going through sector 3. We are one of the first people out, so not too many people have put up a lap yet. Yuri Vips currently leads the session with a 1:45. We're headed down the final straight to see where we will qualify in this race. It's going to be a 1:44.4, so that currently puts us on pole position, but by the time we get to the end of the session, we drop all the way down to P8. We tried putting up a second flyer, but it just was not good enough. We didn't even improve on the first lap. We got Felipe Drogovic starting in P1, our championship rival Theo Pourchaire starting in P17, which is good news. So let's get right into this sprint race and let's see if we can hold on to this P3 before we head into the feature race. Alright, we are here for the sprint race in France, and I will say right off the bat, I'm not looking forward to this race at all. I don't think we're going to do too well. We have a decent qualifying though, but I pushed my absolute hardest, and the tires were pretty much done after one lap, so I'm a little nervous as to how the tire wear is going to be throughout this sprint race and during the, what is that? During the sprint race and during the feature race in the next session. I can't even seem to keep the car straight at the moment, which is a little worrisome. We're starting behind Novalak. We passed him just now, but he is starting in front of us, and we are starting in front of Verschuur in the Trident. The good news though is that Theo Pourchaire does not have a good qualifying at all. He's down in P17, so it doesn't look like he's going to get any points for the sprint race. He might squeeze in, and same thing goes for the feature race. I think he'll have a better chance at squeezing in some points for the feature race. We are going to be in P8 for that feature race, so I wouldn't be surprised if we run into him maybe towards the back end of the race, because I don't have faith in my pace at this track here. But we are coming off that win in Austria, so maybe we can use some of that momentum here to put up a good race. Now we're definitely going to overtake Iwasa to start, but I don't think we're going to go kamikaze. I'm going to try and focus on tire wear, see if maybe that helps us get a better position at the end of this sprint race. But let's get on the grid here. Okay, we got 5 red lights, and we are underway, and we got a great start once again. We're gonna hopefully overtake Iwasa here. We're gonna have to go around the outside. He gets a pretty good start though, and hopefully we can just squeeze him out of the next corner. Oh, we have contact. I was a little too happy on the throttle there. He is wheel to wheel with Novalak. We got Iwasa right behind us still. I'm trying to leave him all the space, but we are wheel to wheel through the end of sector 1 here, this super tricky section, and we are going to come out in front, so we are just in front of the pack here. We don't get a massive jump, but we have the fastest sector 1, which is great. But it's only the first lap. Iwasa coming back at us now, and so is Verschuur. There's nothing I can do here. We're kind of a sitting duck as we're going to be going 3 wide down into the chicane. Oh god, and someone's trying to turn in on me here. Who is this, Novalak or Verschuur? Oh god, come on, Verschuur. So Verschuur just kind of hit us there. We're going to ride off the slipstream of Freddy Verschuur. I don't remember if that's his name or not. So we are wheel to wheel with Novalak now. And we've been battling for the last lap or so, and we have just been putting up some really good defense. We are already miles and miles behind of Verschuur, so our pace is not there, but our defense is, and we're currently holding off Novalak, even with that DRS, to stay in P3. He's going to pass us here, so hopefully we can get back out in front a little late on the brakes here, taking it nice and easy, trying to conserve those tires. Got to leave him a little bit of space. But we are out in front once again into Sector 3. I don't know any of the turn numbers, so I apologize in advance here. He's going to go down to the inside here. He might have us cleanly by the time we get to the apex. So we're going to get double overtaken. Oh, we are going to go wide here. And that's actually going to give us a little bit of an advantage. Oh, no, we have contact with Novalak once again. Oh, I was going to say it's going to give us the advantage. And I didn't expect him to turn in like that, but we are now side by side going into the hard right-hander just at the start of Sector 3 here. Oh, my God, we almost have contact again, but Novalak is going to pass us. Let me see, maybe we can go around the outside. We are just riding right up on his gearbox at the moment. As we head on to the final lap, we started this race in P3, and it looks like we might be finishing there as well, unless we could do something about it. On this final lap, as we're going to put the pressure on Novalak, we're going to have DRS. And hopefully that will be enough to get past. DRS not super effective here in F2, but we are going to try our damnedest to get past it. But we have a bad exit out of the final corner. That might be it. And the lap hasn't even started yet. Williams now trying to get a move done here. Let's see what we could do. Oh my God, we almost spun out there. Novalak looks like he's going a little slow, but we are just even slower. God, Williams is going to try and make a move into the chicane. And we're just going to have to outbrake him like we've been outbraking everyone into the chicane. Oh my God, we are sliding so hard. So I don't think we're going to get that P2 spot back from Novalak. And we're actually at risk here of losing another spot to Williams in that Trident. That's where Novalak loses a lot of time. But it's not going to be enough. We fell too far behind. It looks like it's going to be in P3, which I'm not going to complain about because that's where we started. So we didn't lose any positions. We lost out on a point or two there. But that's okay. Let's finish this race in the final few corners, as Williams is right behind us, and we do have to drag race him all the way to the line. We don't want the same thing to happen to us that happened with George Russell in the My Team Career Mode at Qatar. Let's cross the line. P3. Not bad. Alright, so we are here for the feature race this time, and we are down in P8 now. I'm thinking this race may go a little better because we are only on these soft tires for 4 laps, and then we will be on the hard tire for 7. So we barely made it through 7 laps on the soft tire, which means we should be able to be completely fine making it through 7 laps on the hard tire. We are starting behind for sure this time, who actually won the sprint race by quite a bit. And then we got our rival, our championship rival, Theo Poucher, down in P17, I believe. So hopefully he does not catch up to us. DRS and these long straights are probably going to kill us because we're slow in the corners, and then you have that major traction zone into this longest straight, which is where I usually struggle. During the sprint race, though, we were able to fend off a lot of people trying to overtake us here. Just broke a little later. I think the goal here, at the very least, is to stay in the points. That is crucial, just to increase that gap on Theo Poucher in the Drivers' Championship. Preferably, I'd like to get into the top 5. We can definitely overtake a spot or two going into turn 1 here. The question always is, though, can we keep that spot for the duration of the race? And the answer is usually no, but let's see if we could change things here as we approach the grid in this F2 pursuit for an F1 seat. Right, here we go for the feature race. I was about to say sprint race. We are looking for a better start than we had in the sprint race, though. We got 5 red lights. We are underway here at the Paul Ricard circuit, and we're going to get a great start. Just thread the needle once again. We're like zigzagging through, and we're trying to get into P2. We hit the back of Dragovic there. We are trying to get into P2 here. We get a collision warning with Dragovic. Yeah, that's understandable. We kind of ran into him. I wasn't really paying attention. I was more focused on trying to get past him versus if he was bricky or not. But we are up into P3, so we are where we started for the sprint race. Now let's see if we can keep this position. I don't think it'll be very long before the drivers behind us are right up our ass. So we're going to be boxing this lap here. Daruma just comes out of the pits now, and Duan is trying to make a move once again, but we are going to fend him off like we did in the sprint race. Not Duan exactly, but the maneuver we've been doing at this turn. Just brake late, go to the outside, and it seems to get us by just fine, as he now drops back to 0.4 of a second once again. And I think we're pitting this lap. If not, it'll be the next lap. But we definitely need to get onto a new set of tires here, as Drugovich takes the lead of this race. And hopefully we have a good pit stop. A little bit of a sloppy entry, but it seems like everyone else behind us is pitting, and we are the first drivers to dive into the pits. Oh, we might get held up here. Come on, don't hold us up, please. Okay, yes, we don't get held up. But hopefully we get out in front of everyone. Who's in front of us at the moment? Nasani. I think all these drivers were in front of us to start this race. Some drivers going onto the soft tires. Okay, we're in P8 still, so I think we're okay.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We got Duan right behind us again, so I think we came out completely fine. Still holding on to that P8 position. These tires are ice cold at the moment. So Duan is coming in with that DRS. He's going to go around the outside this time. We're going to have to outbrake him. Oh my god. We are just sticking wheel to wheel with him as Caldwell goes for a little bit of a spin. And we are now in a drag race with Duan down into Sector 3. He is going to pass us and we're going to fall behind here. But Caldwell, oh no, we gained that spot, but then we lost it to Duan. So we are still in P8 at the moment. Let's see, maybe we could go around the... Oh, I think I tapped him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I tapped Duan there trying to get around the inside. We're playing a little dirty, but FIA doesn't tell us to move back, so we're just going to keep that spot for now. So Duan coming at us once again here, trying to take that spot back after he is a little bit upset that we were playing dirty. Oh man, don't turn in on us, please. I'm going to leave you all the space. I'm going to fight you respectfully this time. Wait, what am I talking about? We were in P3 or P4 going into the pits there. So we actually, I think we lost 2 spots. I'm a little confused at the moment. I don't remember where we were. I was so focused on keeping Duan behind us that I lost the position we were in. But I think we lost a spot or 2 coming out of the pits. This Duan is going to try and make a move here. Vesti also going to try and go around the outside. And we are just going to go wide here. Ooh, just keep it in track limits. And we bump wheels with Duan once again. I think he poked us a little bit. And we are once again in the drag race down to the Sector 3 into the hard right-hander. And we're going to outbrake him here. Don't turn in on me, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Keeps turning in. Oh! There's a lot of contact right now. Okay, this time he turned into me. Alright, but we are headed on to the final lap here. We got Vesti right behind us, 0.4 of a second gap. He's got the DRS. As usual, similar to the sprint race, we fall miles behind the people in front of us as Logan Sargent and Williams take a 10 and 16 second lead respectively. But we are focusing on this P6 here, which would be an improvement from where we started, which would be P8. So we gained 2 spots. And I think Caldwell went for a little bit of a spin down in Sector 2 earlier in the session. That gave us 1 spot. So we are looking at some decent points here in the feature race if we can hold off Vesti for just 1 last sector down into the chicane. Well, we kind of pushed him wide a little bit there, but we're going to go late on the brakes as late as we possibly can. Vesti giving us lots of race room, and we're going to go wheel to wheel through the chicane down into the hard right-hander, and he is going to pass us once again. See if we can catch his slipstream a little bit. No, it's not going to be enough. Oh my gosh, and we lose a spot on the final lap again. Just can't seem to close out these races. We did last time out in Austria, but I think that was a bit of a outlier compared to our usual trend in performances. As we round the final corner here, we are going to be in P7, still an improvement on that P8. And I don't think Boucher gets into the points, which is only going to increase the gap on our Drivers' Championship lead.
We'll see you in Park Verde.
However, we take P5 on the entire weekend overall, placing P3 in the sprint race and then P7 in the feature race, giving us a grand total of 12 points. That would be 6 in the sprint, 6 in the feature race. Felipe Dragovic has a pretty good weekend. He scores 1 point in the sprint race, 25 points in the feature race, and he got pole position, so that is an additional 2 points, and he's not too far behind us in the driver standings. He cuts that lead down to 30 now, but I do increase that gap on Theo Boucher to 25 because he goes pointless this weekend as he did not have a good qualifying, set him on the back foot for the race, and for some reason comes literally dead last. I don't know if that's a game thing or whatever, but we do have 5 races left to go in this season, starting with Hungary for the Hungaroring, and we got a wet sprint race, which I'm not looking forward to at all. I think Hungary, Imola, those are some of the worst tracks to drive in the wet weather. I just struggle completely, so hopefully we have a good qualifying, put us in a good spot for the feature race, because I have no faith in myself to do any sort of damage in wet conditions. We're barely doing enough in the dry conditions to keep this lead of the Drivers' Championship. We did have a good start to the season, and we had that race win in the last video, but that is going to be it for this one, guys. If you're looking forward to the race at the Hungaroring, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys know when the video drops. Also, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this one. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.